Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly general reading. So, interesting thing. I put out the love readings last night, and I want to thank you so much for all your views, your likes, your subscribes, and the time that you've taken to watch my channel. An immense thank you to all of you. Strange little side note here, but as a Gemini also, you'll understand. Did you ever do something and you realize that you do something and you hadn't noticed it? I apparently have a propensity for green and blue, because even my decks, I've noticed, tend to be green and blue. Isn't that the funniest thing? And this one, though, is not your green and blue, but how weird is that? Anyway, Gemini, sorry to go off topic, but let's get on to your weekly general reading. And like I said before, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I did shuffle before, so we'll see how that goes. Anything else for Gemini for this week that they need to know? What do us Geminis need to know for this week? That's an... You know, when you want to take it, but you don't know if you should because there's a lot of cards. I don't know, Gems. What do you think? Take it, right? Let's roll the dice and see what happens. I hope I'm happy with that. Wow. Well, interesting combination we got first. First card out is that Nine of Wands. We know what the battle's like. We've been there. We're ready. So whatever's coming, it's like fortifying your walls to be prepared for whatever's coming next. And I always, when you look at this, it looks like the sun to me in the background is coming up. And that would make a lot of sense because after the Nine of Wands is the Ten of Wands. And that means it's almost done. You're almost done with whatever burden you've been having to deal with. Now, this fortification, this buildup, this being able to face whatever comes your way will be helped by some form of message that comes your way. Don't laugh at me. It took me the longest time to realize that she is the male lady riding a wand, a rod, not a broom, even though she's got a cat on there. But this is messages, whether it's email, text messages, and even snail mail. But there are messages coming through that will help you feel fortified in whatever you're doing. I apologize for the background noise. I completely forgot the dryer was going. And of course I have something in there with a zipper. So we're fortified and we're going to get information about that. The next two cards, I'm kind of doing them 2 by 2. I don't know why, but apparently it's what I'm supposed to do. Interestingly enough, is the Four of Wands and the Four of Swords. Now, 4 is traditionally a card of the foundation. This Four of Wands always makes me think of a divine relationship because we do have 1, 1, 1, 1, 11, 11, which would be a divine relationship to me. So this week does include a love relationship. The Four of Swords is thinking about it. So maybe there is a relationship that you kind of wobble between, yes, everything is wonderful, but something is changing. And I have a feeling that whatever you're dealing with and you're setting up and fortifying here, this is where, you have to figure out how does this relationship work in relation to it. Now, it does appear to be love. Could this also be a partnership in business? Most definitely. But the Four of Swords is taking the time to think about it. I like that this is so bright and happy compared to this dark and gray because it's like weighing the pros and the cons. Oh, that's exactly what it is. These are the pros, these are the cons. That's what we have to do, Gemini. Once we know what we're dealing with and we're thinking about what's going on and moving forward, with this information, we have to think of the pros and cons of the relationship, whether it's love or business, partnership, in any way, shape, or form. What's the good stuff? What's the not so good stuff? And that's so appropriate because the next two cards, Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. Isn't it funny? They're coming out 2 by 2 and it just feels so right. Nine of Cups is make a wish. What do you want to happen? And to me, this appears to be a love offer. What you're really wishing for, Gemini, is a love offer. You want to see this happen, and that's why I think he's staring so intently on this cup, because that's what you are interested in right now. And I gotta say, that to me, whether it's a love offer or the partnership offer, this to me together kind of implies the Magician, because in a wish, you get to decide what you get, right? And the Page of Cups implies that if you make the wish, you will get it. So, but I have a parent, my mom always says, watch what you wish for, you just might get it. So be careful how you wish. It's like the working with the law of attraction. I want someone who is blah, 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 blah. Don't ever say, I want someone who doesn't blah, 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 because whatever you doesn't, it's what you're going to get, because, you know, for some reason the universe doesn't work that way. Speak in positives, make a wish for what you want to come in, whether it's a love partner, a business partner, an opportunity in your career. You have a certain amount of power over that, Gemini. That's how I feel about that. And the final card is the Five of Wands. Now, in this Five of Wands, this man in the middle, he seems to be giving his opinion. And he is like saying, this is what I think. And everybody else around him is going, well, I think. So I feel like this week, there's going to be a lot of input from outside sources, which I don't know about you, Gemini, but I like to hear everybody else's opinion. Not that I like what they have to say necessarily, but it does help keep my feet more firmly planted on terra firma, as they say. Because as I apologize, Gemini. My dog jumped on one of the other chairs and hit the table. Wow, that was unexpected. I apologize. So, the Five of Wands. This week, like I said, lots of input, lots of other people's inputs. I don't know if you're going to like it or not, but it will help you to make the best choices. And that would be this, could be, you know, alluding to this Eight of Wands, the information coming in. Here you are, you're ready. This is like the information comes to you, and when it comes to you, maybe this is you working out in your own brain. I don't know about you. Do you talk to yourself and say, well, if I do this, then that, and if I do this, then that, which is your pros and cons here. So I don't know if I should go any further with this. I think it's a very complete reading, and saying that there's going to be much going on, and this is going to be the week to gather the information, make decisions, and decide specifically what do you really want, Gemini? Who do you really want? Those are the things. I'm going to get just a couple cards. Any help that you can give Gemini, suggestions for Gemini for making these decisions this week. Any decisions, any help. Very interesting. We got the Eight of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. The answer to all of this, the help that you're getting, is to release yourself. The limitations that you're setting are affecting your money, your career, and your opportunities. And the person you need to set free so that you can see this kind of an outcome. You know, the Queen of Pentacles, she loves luxury. She's got luxury. She's got money. So the way for you to get to here is to release yourself. Take off the blindfold, untie yourself, and see what's out there. Because apparently there's more than you realize, and you are capable of attaining it. So let's get to the spellcasting oracle cards for Gemini. Spellcasting oracle cards for Gemini. In. Whoop. How perfect. Manifestation. What I say, decide what you want. That's what you're doing. You have to manifest. Law of attraction. Make a wish for what you really want, because that's when you decide what you want, imagine it in that cup right there for you to have, to attain. And that's so appropriate, because what I say, what are the pros and cons? Think about the pros and cons before you manifest. Sometimes we ask for something not realizing what else it will create in our lives. So beware of that. Be mindful of all the input that others give you, because there might be that little gem of information that helps you make the best decision. So, Gemini, it looks phenomenal. Enjoy your week. Please, if it resonates, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And just have your best week. Thank you. Bye.